I found it. I found the secret glowing Necron source.
We happy? Vincent! We happy?
Yeah, we happy.
And like a teenage boy molesting his totem for the first time, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, but oh man, am I having fun. First, I want to welcome every new players and painters. My last video did well and it was thanks to you guys. It was awesome to read your comments and talk with you all. I hope I didn't miss anything and I got the sense that this subject is not over. So welcome, my name is Hubert and today I paint my Necron Lokhust Lord, resin proxy, and while at it I try a new product. Green Fluor enamel liquid pigment from AK Interactive. It was recommended to me by one of you, and it's supposed to be stronger than the Citadel Tesseract Glow, and this is, as always, a good opportunity to talk about the Lokhust Lord, this resin proxy, his usage on the table, among other things. First things first. Fuck resin. This model was printed by a friend at my Wargaming club, and while the quality of the print is really top-notch, the design of some of the pieces were not. I had to clip the arms to make them fit their respective holes. And yes, the broken stuff was, I shit you not, instant karma when I was showing how resistant and flexible this resin print was. So after a quick fix with some paperclip and glue, I could start preparing the base with Vallejo's mud texture and water. Hello? Yes? Oh! My Tao memes are jarring and offensive, huh? Well, too bad.
What, you think that's funny?
Breakfast!
In the end, resin is not that bad. I prefer GW plastic, but it's much cheaper and available. And in our case, the official model being gone, this proxy will do. And I don't know about you, but damn, this proxy looks badass. I'll be doing my usual Necron true metal recipe, but this time I will only be using white ink and the Fluor pigment for my glow effects. I'm sure it will do the job just well enough for the table, but I also know it won't be enough. So let this model serve as a test subject for what's to come next on the channel. Time to dry brush some gunmetal and paint his head white, because I feel like it. And let's talk a little about our little friend here. This is a Necron Lokhust Lord, and this is what his datasheet looks like in my Star Shatter list. He has all the gadgets he needs to lead my 3 heavy Lokhust destroyers, give them sustain hits on 5, resurrecting orb, and ignore cover. If you've never seen this combo before, here is a little taste.
Aha!
Lokhust Lords are Necron lords who have succumbed to the Destroyer cult and are overcome by nihilistic hatred. Others are lords who were damaged in the Great Sleep and have been placed upon a Destroyer body. Lokhust Lords are more machine-like than standard Necron lords and are said to be the most maniacal of their kind, lacking any ability to empathize with other creatures due to their cold, calculating nature.
Damn, okay. Speaking of lore, I just started reading this book and I already see potential for inspiration in future vids. Good read so far, and I'm curious to know your opinion on this one. It's just a little break from the Horus Heresy, as I've just finished Mechanicum. And we are done dry brushing. This Necron Lord is starting to look nice and crispy. Time to taint the metal with the warp lightning and use our original Necron sauce, Streaking Grime from AK Interactive.
Attention, biologous entities. Praise the Omnicia and lend your ocular units to this blessed content. To increase the efficiency of the machine spirit's reach, initiate the sacred rites, engage the like protocol, and activate the subscribe cogitator. Your compliance ensures algorithmic ascension and honors the motive force.
And get with the beat.
Thank you, Jakub, for inspiring me to give makeup sponges another try for removing enamels. The last time I tried them, the sponges just melted, but this time it went fine, but I'm still not convinced. What I like about my usual sponges is that they hold the mix of white spirit and enamel in a specific way that lets me play with the dirty mixture a lot more. This allows me to weather my models a lot more. This time the maker sponge just did the job too perfectly, preventing me from leaving stains of the dirty mix here and there. But it still works much better on harder to reach spots. And I have to say, using enamels is still one of my favorite techniques so far, and
they've done studies, 60% of the time, it works every time.
Now, for the glow effects and the base. White and green fluor only. Let's get to it. I prepare all the recesses with white ink mixed with a flow improver. That way it flows nicely, even without having to varnish first. I have to say, the only hard part here is to refrain from wanting to make everything glow. Once completely dry, I prepare my glowing spots with the white ink in my nice airbrush. Perfect time to talk about enamels.
Observe, Acolyte. Enamel liquid pigments are no mere paint. They are alchemical relics of the Omnisciaswell. Suspended in sacred spirit thinner, they flow into recesses with divine precision, aging and weathering, machine forms as ordained by Martian doctrine. Unlike the hasty acrylics of the uninitiated, enamels may be reawakened, reactivated with solvents long after application, allowing adjustments and sacred corrections. Thus we do not paint, we anoint. Praise be.
Yes, using enamels has been one of the main reasons I got hooked on painting Warhammer, and I'm sure you must have your own hidden reason too. One technique or one specific reason that got you back into the hobby? What is it? Please share with me in the comments, because last time it was so nice to read all the different opinions and personalities. This community is so rich.
Stop simping, you twat.
Yes, and by the way, I learned that when using enamels, there is a difference between drying time and curing time. The products I've been using so far tend to dry within an hour or two, sometimes less. I usually let my models dry over the night and resume the next day. But apparently it's not what I should be doing. I should let the enamels cure for at least 48 hours. Nope, not doing that. Come on. I have not encountered any issue so far, so I'll not change my way of using these. For now. I now switch to my cheap airbrush and cheap regular brush to apply the green Fluor liquid pigment. I start with the eyes and recesses, on the scarabs and his body and the ribcage, and just wow! This stuff is strong, really strong. You won't notice it immediately, but let it dry a bit and you'll see the result. I then loaded up my airbrush with a bit of thinner, in this case white spirit, and start spraying the glowing parts of my destroyer body and stuff. I've got to say, I don't know if it's because I'm using my cheap airbrush for detail work or because of the nature of this product, but it wasn't very easy. So if you're using this on your Necrons, you're welcome to share your thoughts. It's flowing, but half of the time I can't see how much. Or maybe because it's so strong, I'm not used to it. Anyway, for me, for now, it's doing the job just fine. Let me just finish the light stuff by dry brushing some white. Quick tip for some of you. If you suck at edge highlights, just dry brush. I know it's not the best way to get better, but the style of painting I like doesn't require this skill, and I love the glass look it gives to my blades. Anyway, let's finish this Necron Lord with a coat of varnish and the base. Speaking of which, I've realized recently I've been using my orange pigment wrong. You're not supposed to varnish after applying it. This is why the pigment sometimes just faded away on some of my models. This time, here is my process. Paint the base with bloody red. Paint the rims black. Varnish. Apply diluted varnish before the pigment. Apply more pigment because it looks like shit. Realize why you paint your rims black after you apply pigments. And repaint your rims black. Fuck that. Let's take a look at the finished Lokhust Lord. Again, this green Fluor stuff is really strong, and most of all, it's fast to use and flows very nicely. But it's much harder to control than acrylics. For example, the rib cages, I will still do them with acrylics for my characters. In the end, I think I'll either train with it a bit more or just reserve its usage for batch painting Necrons. And at this, I guarantee you, it does a better job than regular Tesseract Glow. If you are still here, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you want to support the channel, you know what to do for the algorithm. As for me, I will see you next week, but not for painting this time. Real life is calling, and this time I can't hide in my cave. We will be talking gear and painting setup. So until next time, happy painting!